Hello, I am Dr. Joy Verghese, consultant hepatologist and a transplant hepatologist from Gilney Global Health City, Chennai. In this video, we are going to know about what are the treatment options for the alcohol-related liver injury. The cornerstone of the therapy for alcohol-induced liver injury is the strict abstinence of the alcohol. If the concerned individual, if they continuously drinking alcohol, the medicine will not work. So, the key role is the strict abstinence from alcohol. So, that is the key. Second, most of the alcohol-related liver injury in patients will have the hypoproteinemia. They are the malnourished. They need high protein diet. Normally, we will tell to the individual 40 to 60 gram of protein per day. But this alcohol-related liver injury, because we know the protein, particularly albumin, is produced from the liver only. In the liver injury, the albumin production will be very less. That's why in a decompensated chronic liver disease, if you look into that, serum albumin level will be very low. So even we are substituting with the albumin injection, synthetic albumin, that will be a transient rise will be there. After that, it will be a significantly lower than the normal range. So the alcoholic liver injured patients need high protein every day. Normally, we will recommend 60 gram to 80 gram per day high protein diet. The most important, they need more snacks. So not like a normal individual, morning breakfast and lunch and dinner. The decompensated, particularly chronic liver injured patient need a frequent, once in 2 or 3 hours, high protein diet in any form of the things. There are various high proteins are available. The protein related that diet, they have to take it. Third, there are various drugs are available because alcohol, it affects the liver and it is inducing the oxidative stress. That oxidative stress related injury to the liver. So, free radicals release will be there. There are antioxidants we can use, particularly glutathione. So, glutathione is one of the antioxidants. So, now the papers are coming up. Usage of the glutathione or glutathione related some other medications to reduce the free radicals released from the oxidative stress. Similarly, there are ursodeoxycholic acid. The ursodeoxycholic acid, it is a tertiary bile acid. This ursodeoxycholic acid will increase the bile flow and it also acts as antioxidants. So, glutathione, ursodeoxycholic acid, then S-adenosylmethionine. There are the papers coming up with S-adenosylmethionine also improving the glutathione level, acts as an antioxidant. So various herbal medicines, the recommendations are going on. There are literature shows. If you look into that all will reduce the inflammation in the liver. That's why it is helping. But once the patient reaches decompensated chronic liver disease, then we have to calculate the MELD score. MELD means model for end-stage liver disease. Any one of our alcoholic liver patient, if come to our outpatient, is our duty to check what is their MELD score based on their lab parameters. Serum bilirubin, INR and creatinine. Using these 3 parameters, we can calculate the MELD score, and if the score comes 14 and more than 14, that individual require liver transplantation. Because without liver transplantation, the survival will be less. So, this MELD score is very important to identify who really require liver transplantation or who doesn't require the liver transplantation. There are certain MELD exceptions are there, particularly the refractory ascites, or hepatocellular carcinoma or recurrent hepatic encephalopathy or the episode of the SBP. These are the and hepatopulmonary syndrome. These few conditions we doesn't require look into that MELD score. Even though MELD score is less than 14, we have to advise for liver transplantation. So alcoholic liver disease, fatty liver patients, alcoholic hepatitis or the cirrhosis, first is the alcohol abstinence, second is they need a high protein diet, third we can give the liver supplements. Most of the liver supplements are antioxidant, very few antifibrotic drugs are under trial. Then if the individual have gone to the decompensation, then based on the MELD score we can plan whether they need a transplant or not. Thank you so much.